What are you doing?
He's been a bit of a pain today.
Yeah. You just a bone. Okay. Go and settle down now. You've had your treat. No, you can go and settle down now. They haven't been out yet, have they? Okay. I'll message Louis.
You'll text the teenager.
Yeah. Oh. Did I just hear his door open?
Yeah, he's coming downstairs, I think. Oh no, that's the bathroom. Oh, shed.
Well, at least get it. Well, at least I know that I can see he's got it as well. Evening, folks. Hello. Hi, Denise. Hi, Rebecca. How are we all doing?
Rebecca, was it your panda cake you
The chocolate
posted?
one.
Yeah.
The chocolate one, yeah.
Looks good.
Looked amazing.
Did you see the lemon and raspberry one? I think it was
Yeah,
Lisa.
that was Lisa. Yes. Yeah. I need to speak to her about the filling and the topping. The topping looked like icing, didn't it? Hi, Suzanne. Yeah, it was a good one. Actually, I was thinking, and hi, Christina. I've messaged somebody about a Ninja oven. You know, the little ones. I wanted to do some pancakes in them so we can see them grow, because obviously we can't see them in anything else. Whereas those have got completely clear fronts, but they haven't got back to me. Anyway, hi Karen. Another 2 miles. Well done. So Karen's been joining you with PT sessions, walking. So you need to sort of start a map or something, Karen. Sort of walk around the, Himalayas or something. Do you know what? Your post, Rebecca, has actually had quite a lot of reaction to it, hasn't it? People couldn't believe that it's actually not a real cake, as it were, but it is a real cake. It's just using panda flour. In fact, we've just been talking. Well, we've got two things to share. Can we share the second thing?
Yeah. Second thing's
okay.
not ready. First thing is.
So second thing not ready. We've got two things to share in a minute regarding panda flour. Hi, Susanna.
Susanna, and Suzanne.
Susanna. We normally have the Jane, and Jude trio in at the members sessions. The dogs have just had meaty bones each. It looks like I gave it to them maybe 10 minutes too early because they've annihilated them. There's just the bone left. They've stripped the meat off.
But they should be happy.
They should be happy. But RG's loitering still. Hi Mandy. Hi Helen. Hi Richard. How you doing, mate? As usual, mate, your posts again also have an awful lot of reaction. So yeah, it's great to see. Great to see your story. Hi Steve. Right, okay. So there's plenty watching. There's plenty online, and obviously Q&A Friday. Were we around 2 weeks ago, or was that?
No, we've switched to the alternate week now.
Right, okay. So it wasn't around much last week due to moving lots of equipment. And to be fair, I've still been doing more equipment moving this week. However, we're nearly there. So yeah, Friday Q&A is if anyone has any questions, we will try and help. We will try and answer. There's plenty of members and fellow keto low carbers in the chat now. So if you are new to the group, the community, then feel free, come and say hi and ask questions. We'll do what we can to help you. Otherwise, we'll just have a random old chat with whoever's around. Probably taught Panda Cakes. Now we've got Lisa
I
back.
say
We've got
Lisa, we were just
Lisa,
talking about you.
Rebecca, and all we need now is Sandra, and we've got the three queens of Panda Cakes.
Louis hasn't yet asked me what birthday cake I want. Well, he asked a little while ago,
right.
but he's not asked in preparation yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have to have a think.
Oh God.
Because it can't be anything peanut butter themed.
No. What day is your birthday?
It's on a Monday.
It's on a Monday. It's going to fall the wrong week for for Liam coming round.
Those are the wrong days.
Yeah, I know. Hi, Denise. Ireland. I can send flour to Ireland. It's just very expensive to send stuff, as you know. It's ridiculous. I mean, all right, the smaller parcels are okay. It's once it gets over 2 kilos, it's just ridiculous cost. If you want flour, then just message me. We can't put it on the website because the postage is just completely different. So yeah, just message me and we can sort that out for you. Right, there you go. So there's a result. There's a resolution. Make your own panda cake.
Well, that'd just be a lava cake.
You're gonna make your own. You're gonna make a lava cake for your birthday cake.
Yeah, why not? Don't need to share. It's perfect.
Quite true. I came home about an hour ago and found her in a room eating a lava cake. She's like this with a bowl. Just.
It was my chill out time. I'm on a very annoying day.
Hi, Christine. She's in a bit of a stress. Her laptop's playing up. There's apps that are not working.
I'm not stressed. I'm just frustrated.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
There'll be a new PB with deadlifting tomorrow.
That'd be good. Yeah, he's bringing down half the
Right,
kitchen.
yeah. So here's Louis with his 2 days. No, but it'll only be 1 day's worth of crockery coming down. We can hear it clinking. So yeah, right, okay. I'll just let Louis come down and get rid of the noise, and then
We have a question.
and then we'll deal with that question, Tracy. Here it is. 3 cups, 1 plate, 17 spoons. Yeah.
There's a knife and fork.
Oh, is it the actual knife and fork? You've learned how to use a fork these days.
You're a civilized native.
Normally it's just 2 spoons
Louis 2 spoons.
per dish. I tell you what, rather than you making lots of noise, leave that on the side. I'll sort it out when we finish the live. You water the dogs. There you go.
Yeah, permission to not.
It's a
load the dishwasher.
win-win all around. Right, okay. She has keto flu fatigue, but no symptoms feel great. Okay, so keto flu is just A, it's a change of lifestyle. B, it's a lack of electrolytes. And Tracy, I saw your comment earlier as well about a little bit of lose your legs. Sort of what's the term? The twitchy legs.
Restless legs.
Restless legs. It's magnesium. All you need is to increase we need to have electrolytes every single day. There's a recipe there, which is the one that we sort of recommend that you make up. You can make it in batches, drink it throughout the day. There are other alternatives sort of available online. Hello, Miriam. We will soon be able to share some details of a fairly clean. It is clean, isn't it? Yeah, a clean electrolyte. It's not launched yet, but they've been in touch. We actually had a chat with them today. So there are things available online. However, you just need to for keto flu is not necessary. It's just a lack of electrolytes. So just get her to increase the electrolytes that she's taking. Salts in all of your water, low salt as well as potassium. And if you suffer with any restless legs, then you just increase your magnesium until a point, because you won't take too much. Essentially, magnesium glycinate is the best one for your restless legs, not citrate or oxalate. So glycinate is the best one. It is the most expensive one, but you won't need to use it often, and you won't need to use it every day. So there you go. Hi Sue, hope you're feeling better. Hi Gemma, hope you're well. There we go, we've got some peace now. Louis and the dogs are out. So there you go. See, that's how it works. You ask a question, we'll try and answer it. Funny enough, I was talking about those electrolytes. The samples that we sent, we've had many sort of come through, and these are the first ones that I've used willingly.
It makes it sound like you're like force-fed electrolytes.
Well, normally I taste them and don't like them. You've
used them after just sampling them.
Yeah, I sort of like, I've even sort of made myself one of the last sachets sort of in here. It's not even a flavour that I would normally go for. I mean, it's a peach, which normally I'd go, but it's quite light. It's quite mellow. This one isn't overly sweet. The watermelon one felt a little bit sweeter, but they do lemon and they do raspberry as well. But yeah, so this is one of the, because you've got one which is lemon, haven't you? Which I'd find that a little bit too sweet.
Depends on how much water you use with it. Yeah, when it's in these glasses, it's fine.
But anyway, we'll share details. They say they're not launched yet. They've just sent us some samples just to taste and see if they can, I don't know, have a bit of a nod from us and a bit of a share when they get launched. Yes, Sue, I had a haircut. It was much needed. What were plans? I don't know. Probably more work. Shopping tomorrow morning. Apparently Lou wants to go shopping, so we're going to go do a family shop on the way back from the gym.
I suppose the fridge is pretty empty.
Yeah.
Then again, it's the only thing I need is eggs.
Oh, well, that's farmers market.
I used the last one today.
Hang on, worming tablet? What? I'm really confused. I've only ever given dogs worming tablets. I wasn't aware. Have I missed 20 years of worming error?
Have you done parenting wrong?
I've done all parenting wrong.
Is that why Louie's funny?
Yeah, okay. Maybe not explaining it in this chat, Gemma. Maybe we'll do that as a separate session. Yeah.
You got a load of good bargains.
Yeah. So I did get lots of
Morrison's.
Morrison's, yeah. At right place, right time yesterday. Wandering down the meat aisle, and at the end of the meat aisle is the reduced section, and I just clocked there was just fish there. I was like, okay, let's have a look, see what it is. Loads of sea bass, whole sea bass, packs of 2. 60 pence, and it was like, okay. All I'm carrying at the time is a tub of cream and a bag of bones for the dogs, so a packet of bones for the dogs. And I was like, I need a trolley. I need a trolley. And then my thought was, I haven't got a pound coin. So you put down the stuff you've got. I legged it outside. I found a trolley that didn't need a pound coin, the one that had just been dumped. Straight back in. By the time I got back in, somebody was there. Raiding the fridge. I mean, God love them. They took loads of stuff, but I managed to get my 6 packs of 2 sea bass for 60 pence each. Amazing. Some small packs of cod fillets, which you've had one today, haven't you? About 150 grams.
180.
180s. Okay, so I think they were 30p each. And I had, and yes, Suzanne, I had a sirloin steak. It's a bit like back in the 1970s, although I wasn't buying steak in the 1970s. I was probably buying Panda Pops. But
you're doing that joke again. I thought that was a cake pop shaped like a panda. It's not.
Well, we'll come back to that in a second. But my sirloin steak, 46 pence. I was like, there's dinner sorted. 46p with a couple of eggs. Done. Yes, Christine, I take magnesium glycinate. and I take it every day generally to help me with recovery, so muscle recovery.
And I don't, because my electrolytes is magnesium.
Right. Okay. So
That's the predominant
mine's
one.
not.
That's why it works for me.
Yeah, my homemade one's not. But yeah. What's yours? Mum was the teacher. Oh. Wow. Okay. That's a very random thing. You sure she wasn't just having you on? Do you know what? That'd be interesting, Sue, to see whether she's tried those sachets. No, Sue tried this one.
I don't know.
No, probably not. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how you respond to them. Yeah.
Here's Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
That's
There you
what
go.
I'm
We've got all the panda cake makers in. Anyway, Miriam, dinner. Yeah, dinner, not tea. I was trying to find a GIF. It wouldn't let me load a GIF when you commented. I was trying to load a GIF into the comment, but it just wouldn't have it. It's probably Zuckerface not letting me remind people that the evening meal is dinner, not tea. Well, you know. Just looking at Tracy's comment. Yeah, and it's a great idea if you're just starting out, and let's face it, most of us have been or are sugar addicts. You know, so it's a great idea to actually sort of not do anything. Stick to, if you're getting yourself into the lifestyle, then don't try and replace. Just try and focus on the savoury stuff. The not the Panda Pops. I never had the raspberry. I don't think. I can't remember. Maybe cherry. I do like cherry. Yeah, could have been that. There you go. Sue's answering Ryan's questions. Oh yeah, Sue's tried the ones at Dan.
Yeah, but that could be a couple of different brands.
Yeah, I suppose it could have been. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see whether they do spike. Actually, I've got a little test for you, Sue, but I'll have to wait till next week. I'll send you something. I want to see if it spikes your blood sugars.
You're a guinea pig. Hello, it's free stuff.
Yeah, I can just send you the recipe. Make it yourself. Do you use whey protein? Is it better with or without food? We have got a protein powder in. I tend to use it I tend to only use it in yogurt. How do you use it?
Only in recipes.
Yeah.
So I very rarely have it as a shake.
Yeah, I'd never have it as a
it
shake.
It just make me hungry.
Yeah, I'd never have it as a shake. Just purely as an extra boost. I sometimes do it on a day when I'm not particularly that hungry. I'll have a small bowl of yogurt with a scoop of whey protein in. Which one's this one now? I know it's unflavoured.
It's a bulk.
Right.
Bulk. I accidentally ordered unflavoured rather than the vanilla. I usually get the stevia vanilla.
Right.
But yeah, bulk, grass-fed, whatever it is. The cheaper whey one.
You said they've come down a bit in price.
No, actually, the more expensive whey one, because the cheaper whey one per 100 grams is lower in protein. So to get the same amount, you actually ended up paying the same.
Right.
Yeah, and it had come down in price.
Yeah.
It sort of moves up and down though.
Yeah. They said, did you have Top Deck Shandy? No, I'm never a Shandy fan actually. No, I do. I know instantly what it was. I can remember it, but no, I was more of a actually Dandelion and Burdock. There you go. I can't remember what the brand was, but Dandelion and Burdock was my all-time favourite. But I do remember Panda Pops, and I'm sure it was cherry that I used to drink. I'm just reading Sandra's. You do make fabulous panda cakes, though, Sandra. Thanks, Gemma. Love you too.
You on YouTube so you don't get banned from Facebook for doing that, John?
Bars, limeade. I remember, but yeah, I obviously remember both of those. Actually, the glass bottles that you used to take back, get your 10p back when you return the bottle. I've got silicone stuck to my skin.
How have you done that?
Sealing the freezer room. Yeah. How are we both? I'm good. I'm really good actually this week. I've good after my little bit of, I wouldn't say rest last week, but less running around last week. This week's been busy, but with it's been all right. I've trained pretty much every day as well this week. That's felt good. Although this morning was tough. Did mobility on Wednesday morning. So we did kettlebell mobility Wednesday morning. And my hips, glutes were sore this morning, proper sore this morning. It took several sets for me to work for me to sort of like warm up. But yeah, all good. How's your week been, training wise?
Yeah, hour and a half training sessions, which is great.
Hour and a half training sessions.
So fun.
Do you know what? I was it this week that I messaged you, and I couldn't find you. You were in the gym.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it's just down there. I mean, it's like
you're out on a walk. I was like, no,
it's 30 yards away. But she never puts the light on.
No, why would you put the light on?
Well, it was in the evening.
It was 4 p.m. It's July.
That was later, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it was later.
So I trained and then I ate.
Right. Okay. I came in the house. I came in the house and the dogs were here, and there was no. I shouted up, "Ella!" Nothing. I was like, okay, maybe you got to Sainsbury's. And I just couldn't work out where you were. And then
no, I locked the door if I go to Sainsbury's because I'm paranoid Coco will follow me out.
Oh right, okay. Right, sorry. Any news? Yes, 2 minutes, Miriam, and we'll share some news. Just a little bit. Haircut, yes. Had haircut. My once every whatever I can get there haircut. It did feel horribly long and messy. And even Michelle, when she saw cut it, she went, "Sure." I was like, "Yes, please, sure, just get it off." Sort of a rest week. It allowed me to sort of get a little bit straighter, which was good. Sorry, does your electrolyte recipe taste strongly of the ACV? Well, only if you had a lot of ACV. I like the taste of ACV. It's not essential. The essential parts are the sodium, the potassium, so the salt and the low salt. The Vit C, the lemon's there for a bit of Vit C as well, and to give it slightly, better flavour. ACV, acquired taste, totally understand. Many benefits, not necessary as an electrolyte. It's part of the full electrolyte thing just because it can help with blood sugars. So you choose. I mean, water it down even more. There you go. Yeah, 5 mils, work your way up. I mean, you want to be able to drink it, so don't make it too strong that you can't. And the more you drink it, the more you'll get used to it, and the more you'll be able to, handle in each shot. No more success with the scones, no. But Liam was playing around with a sweet bread pastry recipe yesterday, and actually we made donuts. And we also made, so the baked version, and you wouldn't know about these, or you've probably seen them. The ice buns? So they're like finger buns. The donuts were like them.
My only experience of them is at school when they didn't sell all of the finger rolls at breakfast. They just put icing on the sliced ones that they'd used at breakfast.
Right, okay.
So it quite literally was a bread roll.
It was a bread roll, yeah. So I mean, it's supposed to be a little bit different.
Yeah. It was just a bread. It was already sliced and it had been sat next to the bacon.
Yeah.
And they just sort of put icing.
Wow, okay. So yeah, do you know what? I think there's this there's some lateral movement there towards the scone. But yeah, the donut absolutely smashed out of the park. It was brilliant. I think Liam's going to make it on Tuesday. Yeah, so members class, 5 p.m. Tuesday. Liam will be making donuts. Might try and do it down there
with the data signal as it is.
I can get on Zoom okay down there.
Yeah, outside, not inside. Inside there's one spot, and it's by the window.
What if I get a dongle on a thingy, on a cable?
Maybe we should try it not as a member Zoom first, like just a practice Zoom.
Okay. All right. We'll try.
Because yes, that would be good.
It would be good, wouldn't it? But anyway, yeah, donuts on Tuesday at 5 o'clock. Never tried it, Richard. Never tried that magnesium. I think I've seen details on it, but I don't know the benefits of that particular one. So interesting. If you've got any info, I'll have a look at it. Really want croissants? Yeah, not going to happen with Panda. That's a probable guarantee. Not going to happen with Panda. We tried some sweet pastry and we tried a rough puff. It's not there yet.
Is that the disc that Liam showed me?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, but the actual we did a cherry like pastry, rough puff pastry, but it just won't. It won't crispen up. It's too fat heavy, so it just doesn't hold. So yeah, but the ice buns they were easy. Hi Linda, I'm sure I saw your Brendan. Was it yesterday in Morrison's? I'm sure I walked past him, and it was only when I got past him I suddenly realised who it was. Do you know what? Since we made them, as in the tasting bit, I hadn't actually had one. Yeah, but thank you. I'm pleased that they taste good because I've forgotten. Yes, excellent. Yes, it's the same thing really.
Especially the cinnamon you put on the outside.
Yeah.
It was basically a churro.
It was a churro, yeah. So come along on Tuesday, Sandra, and then you can just...
Imagine churros with the DGF chocolate. Like a little dip.
I'm going there Tuesday morning.
You should have just got a mug and put it under the chocolate tap. I mean, it's just rude.
I was with Dan from DGF a couple of days ago.
He was making coffee chocolate.
He was making coffee chocolate. I said to him at the end of our little meeting, "It's like, you got any coffee chocolate, man?" He said, "No, it's just," and it's still in the grinder. It's still the liquid form, but it was in the little one, wasn't it? In the big one, it was in the little one. So you can't get in there.
You can.
Well,
I mean, if I was there, it would have happened. It's not set. It will sit in the car on the way home.
Yeah,
it's fine.
True. But all right, I'll Dan, if you're watching, we want some coffee chocolate for Tuesday morning. Yeah, I'll send you a message. I'll send you a message later. Right. Okay. There were no spoons handy.
I would have taken one. You just go prepared. The baking syringe, just
yeah, draw it out. Mind you, he was telling me about his woes. The little machine. It has these 2 stone wheels inside, and because they've been under so much use recently, one of the stone wheels has cracked all the way through. He's had to spend several £100 replacing 2 stone wheels. Yeah. Alison, excellent. I did see. I think. Did I see you had an order go through recently?
I recognise
the
name.
I recognise the name. I knew. Obviously, I recognise Alison from being with us some time ago. But yeah. 6 o'clock, Gemma. Yeah, feel free. No chance. No chance.
We'll leave you to guess the code at the gate.
Oh yeah, it's a gated in a unit. Where are we? We're only just after 7 o'clock. Right, okay. Yeah, 6 a.m. Gemma. It does exist, yeah. So if anyone has any other questions apart from when it's 6 a.m., then please feel free, jump on in. The random conversation can always stop for a few minutes. Oh, do you know what? Let's do the quick sort of announcements type things. So Panda Flower, we launched it. Do you know what? When did we actually launch Flower as something that was available? I know we've been using it for some time because when it was first created, it was just for wraps, and I know some people. I did love that picture that Kathy put up. The two different bags.
Yeah, it's the same.
But they do look very different.
Yeah.
But it's very just the very same product.
Keep hold of it. It's vintage packaging.
Yeah. Just keep hold of it. But anyway,
November last year.
Okay, so Panda Flower's been. I didn't realise that long.
Well, that's when I made the SKU.
Right. Okay. So Panda Flower has been available for 8-9 months now, and like I say, initially we just thought it was useful for wraps. Then we started to make pastry. We realised it could, and at that point we then went, okay, so what else can this thing do? So we just kept pushing the boundaries, and we made. I think the next thing was pancakes, and the next thing was the roti, and do you know what? I can't remember what else.
Cake.
Yeah, see, cake's only been in the last 3 months, though, hasn't it? So all I'm saying is that when we announced the Panda Flower, we didn't realise its capabilities. So that's why it's changed a little bit, and that's why the little booklet that comes out, that's going to change actually because there's too many recipes now. It's all online. The QR code on the label will take you to the recipe. Who sent that?
That's Lisa.
Wow. Okay.
Shall I get Louis to make that?
Yeah. Anyway, it's been very, very popular recently, and people are buying in multiple bags at a time. So what we've done is, because the bag is actually it's all recyclable. So all of the packaging is recyclable. So brown bag, the plastic inside is 100% recycled materials and fully compostable. So everything is recyclable, but there was lots of space in it. So we've done a 750. So that's as much as we can get in it. The bag is absolutely rammed full inside. So rather than having to buy several smaller bags, there's one bag available now which is worth 2.5 times the normal bag, but it's the same price as 2 bags. So rather than, if you buy 2 bags, essentially you're going to get half a bag free. There you go. So that's the Panda Flower. It is, again, with like the cakes and with the rotis and with the wraps, you only use a very small amount. It's like 20-30 grams at a time. So a 750 gram bag is actually going to last quite a long time. So for anyone that is a bit like Sandra, a bit panda crazy, and making Jaffa cakes and yes. So did you know what, Sandra? As soon as I said to Ella, I think we can get more in this bag, I wonder what size she went. I bet Sandra will love that. So yes, so it's a 750 gram bag at the same price of a sort of 2 bags. It's always direct from us, Linda. We don't have anything on Amazon yet. We might. We're trying to work it out. Okay. Okay. It's really straightforward, Miriam. One bag, normal bag, is 300 grams. This one's 2.5 times the volume. Yet it's the same price as 2 bags.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the way you explain maths
Okay, well, okay.
is not.
Yeah, all right, but that's how I was taught maths. I can't understand
That's
how you.
how I was taught. Yeah, but me and Louis did A-level further maths.
It doesn't matter. When you were coming home with your maths homework when you were like 7, 8 years old, and you were showing me how I was like, I don't understand this. I do not understand how you get from the question to the answer in that long-winded way. I don't get it.
I remember when there was a whiteboard there, and I was explaining one
Yes.
of the GCSE things to Louis, and you're like, "Why? You thought you were doing maths?" I was like, yeah. Why are you writing in letters?
See, Sue agrees with me. Yeah, you get it. Right, so the bigger bags of Panda flour now available. It's just a. See, there you go. I'm not going to lie, but we're probably all born in the 70s and 80s that get what I just said. Hope I haven't offended somebody there. I know Sue's fine. The other thing is it's a bit like, you know, when She Who Should Not Be Named, these things, listens into your conversations. We were having a conversation. I don't know if we were having the conversation here or if we were out. I think we were in the car talking about Panda parcels.
Probably.
We were in the car. And we were talking about creating a little bundle type thing, sort of like almost like I say starter pack or just something that sort of puts everything in one box, a bit of everything or a bit of a few things that we've got within Panda. And then the following day, somebody messaged saying, "Have you ever thought about doing a bundle?" And it's like, oh, someone's listening to us. Thanks, Maria. Well, I think this goes better if I use words. Otherwise, it's a bit like this.
Quite peaceful, isn't it? You've been asking for peace and quiet for 20
No,
years.
yeah. You know what? Birthday comes around. What do you want? Peace and quiet. Yeah, no chance.
You got a knife instead.
I got a knife. Yeah. Well done, Karen. So what we've been trying to work out, and we sort of think we've come to the right sort of conclusion now. It'll be available later on today, yeah. So this is for, I suppose, I mean, anyone can have a look at it and go for it, but it's a little bundle of Panda products. So essentially, picking either a loaf or a packet of rolls, picking a wrap or a pizza or roti.
Basically something squarish.
Something squarish. So, because we're thinking about the box, we're trying to sort of make sure that when we send a box, everyone knows that sending things through the post is expensive. So we're trying to get the maximum value out of one of those 2 kilo boxes, because that just perfect. They're the best value boxes. They're not best value when you just put one product inside them, because you still pay for a full box. You know, essentially the same price for one item is what we can possibly get in there with 4 items. So yeah, one square thing, which is a loaf or a packet of rolls. You know what I mean?
The rolls aren't square.
The rolls are square. They are round, but when they go in the little packs, they're sort of like that. One flat item, so a wraps or a roti or a Panda pizza. One cake or pancakes. We're going to put that on the variant. So one of the Panda cakes.
Slabs, not the rounds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the slabs. And then, because that's not square.
Well, it is square because it's in a pizza box. It's actually more square than
it
the
is
cakes.
more square. Yeah. But
it doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
Doesn't work.
And was that it? Those 3?
Yeah.
So a rolls or a loaf, wraps, roti or a pizza, a cake or pancakes, all in one. And you get a bag of Panda flour, the 300 gram one, for free. So we stick one of those in as a almost as a thank you or as a sample, whatever it is. So the standard 300 gram Panda flour would be included in that box. So what did you work out? The average, because there's some slight variances with
it'll change
prices,
on what product
but it's in and around about £18 for the box, isn't it? About £18 for the average sort of box, and you get an £8.75 bag of Panda flour free. Just so you get a good overall taste of what Panda is. Because from the flour, you can make your own pastry, you can make your own cakes, you can make, whatever you sort of want to have a go at. There will be more recipes coming out very soon with Panda flour. We've been working on a number of things. Hi, Mo. Number of things. Some of it isn't quite ready yet. I do keep getting hassled about White Panda. It's not ready yet. It's not ready. Yeah, they're not great. I made some rolls today. They are testers. Great. Yeah, they're just a little bit. Although the flatbread that I've just eaten was fantastic. How did you make your pizza? He's going to ignore me now.
Yeah, it looked good. He showed me.
Pizza, Panda pizza.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, did it puff up?
No.
Right. Okay. So still flat. Right. Okay.
So thin
base.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. So the dogs are back. There's a fair bit of excitement because somebody's next door as well. Yes. So that Panda parcel will be available on the website. Maybe tonight, and might be tomorrow. How many carbs are in Panda products? It depends what you're talking about. So the actual flour itself is about 9 grams of carbs per 100 grams. But let's say in your typical wrap, you only use 20 grams. So a wrap is less than 2 grams of carbs. The pancakes, you use less per pancake. So I think they're probably 2 grams per maybe 3 pancakes, something like that. So it obviously depends as to how much, because you don't use the same volume of Panda flour in each one. The cakes are sort of about 8 to 10 grams per slab, aren't they?
About 2 per portion.
About 2 per portion, yeah.
Everything on the website has nutritional data in the product description, including Panda flour recipes. So if you wanted to follow the recipe to make the roti, there's the nutritionals for that as well.
Yeah.
So it's all there. You can compare it. I've put depending on what it is, most products have a little circle on the product image to say how many carbs are in each thing. In fact, one of the only things that it doesn't have that is the Panda flour, because that depends on how much you're using.
Yeah, because obviously you're not using it as a raw product, are you? Yeah. You're not eating it as a raw product. You're using
Don't eat Panda flour as a raw product.
No.
Don't do
that. No.
It's messy enough when you just pack in the bags.
Oh, let me show you these little rolls.
So this is the latest experiment, yeah?
Yeah.
The thing that I think is best about these at the moment is the fact that they tear like bread.
So these are some little rolls that I did this afternoon, just as little testers. So they're soft. So they're very soft and squidgy. And shall I get closer to the camera?
Do you want me to zoom in?
You're going to zoom in? All right.
Actually, I need to climb over the printer, but we'll be able to do it.
Okay. So we'll tear it open because it is just so bready on the inside.
Ta-da!
Bread. So it's very light and fluffy on the inside. The only thing I'm trying to do right now, you can sort of see it's sort of it just tears like normal bread. It just, the only thing I'm trying to do now is make it a bit fluffier, grow a little bit more. It's not, the difference between this and let's say a gluten-based roll is that this isn't chewy at all.
That's what surprised me when we first did these experiments, because they look like they'll be chewy.
They're soft. They're soft crust. They're not crunchy. They tear just exactly like you would expect out of a normal bread roll. I just haven't quite got the growth there yet. It's not there yet. But they taste great. You'll be able to do this at home. Yes, Gemma.
All of panda flour has
All the
coconut
panda flour has coconut in it.
This is the storm of comments saying, "Oh, gee, that is
Do-
amazing.
do we-
Gemma,
do-
you
do-
need a shave."
Do we need like one of those, like not my map, when you sort of like ask a question? So when Gemma asked about panda, so is this original panda? Yes, Gemma. Does this contain coconut? No, Gemma. Read the recipe, Gemma. Anyway, is that different ingredients to the panda loaf? Yes. The original panda, and we're probably going to have to rename something at some point. I haven't actually yet tried, and I know it's going to change the texture. Original panda, which is the seeded version, which we've had available for about a year or so. That doesn't contain panda flour, although it does contain two of the ingredients that are in panda flour, i.e. bamboo fiber, psyllium husk. So the one that it doesn't contain is coconut flour. The difference is that the original panda has lots of seeds in it, and that replaces the coconut. So you've got a choice between sort of like something that is quite, and they are quite dark. So the panda loaf and the rolls are quite dark, but they're very light. These have got slightly more texture inside, haven't they? You've got more density inside.
However, the white panda recipe that's currently on the website is a lot cakier.
Yes, yes. So the recipe that we sort of launched a couple of weeks ago, is very egg heavy, and yes,
and oil.
And oil. So it's very dense. So yes, you're right. It's quite cakey. It has no oil, and it's a much smaller amount of egg. So I've been playing around with the values to try and get something that is sort of softer and more bread-like on the inside, so less dense and less cakey. But yeah, so that's the little rolls at the moment. That's not the size that they're going to be. They're going to be bigger than this. However, the texture is almost there, or the product's almost there. But this is obviously gluten-free. It toasts, color-wise, it toasts great, but it still won't go crispy because it doesn't contain the carbs.
Are we going to do the test that I theorized to make it crispier?
Which is what?
Indian.
Oh yeah, we can try it. Yeah. That's one thing I haven't done yet.
Gemma, yes.
Is it pick on Gemma? Yes, it's Friday.
It was pick on Louis Day yesterday. Pick on Gemma Day today. It'll be pick on Louis Day tomorrow.
Hello, Kerry. So yeah, the original panda is more like rye bread. I suppose it's in the way it looks, but not in the way it tastes. I don't think. Well, I'll have to do some. When we've got this worked out properly, we'll do some comparisons and we'll be able to show you the differences. But yeah, gluten-free. We know it's going to be coming out higher in carbs than the original panda because it contains coconut flour, which contains more carbs, and the linseed, which is the majority of the other ingredient in original panda, which is very low in carbs. So that's the big difference. We're switching from, people have been asking for a linseed-free panda for a long time. Well, when you swap it out, there are very few things that you can swap in. And what?
We should have asked the people that just tested it to see if it went crispy when they burnt it.
When they
Hey, when you set our bread on fire.
But it will go crispy because
It's
I've made breadcrumbs out of this. I mean,
yeah, it has to be done on an oven that can actually work. And not
yeah.
one that traps all the moisture.
I did a batch last week, which I did an egg-free batch, and it will work as an egg-free recipe, but not as a product that we can provide. It'll be a recipe that somebody can make at home, and that's and that it will work. There's just a couple of changes you need to make, or just adaptations you need to sort of like throw in there. So I had a batch of rolls, which I didn't want to just waste, so I dried them out. They took a long time to dry out, long time to dry out, and then I just blitzed them into breadcrumbs. So yeah, they, and then you can make your own pork schnitzel or chicken Kiev or whatever you want, actually in Panda breadcrumbs. It's our recipe. I mean, it's not something that the reason why we don't share the actual the values of the recipe. We'll always share nutritionals. We'll always share recipes that you can use, because it takes a lot of testing. You've seen it, I'll show you. It takes a lot of testing to sort of like work out how it can be used and what ingredients work with it. I made like a flatbread earlier, and it's the same recipe. It's from the same dough actually that I made this afternoon. It's just a different cooking method, and it really, really works. So that's something that I will be able to share with you at some point very soon. But obviously, I know there are a lot of people waiting for a white roll or a white loaf, and it isn't as easy as just stick things in a mixer and it'll all work first time. We've made lots of bricks, and we've made lots of tiny little rolls, but we're getting there.
You never know. By
Well done, Karen.
Keto Festival, so in about 5 weeks,
we
have a double stand that could be on it by that point.
Oh, not for the free from.
No,
for the
it's not
Sunday.
dairy free.
Yeah, it's not dairy. Yeah.
You could probably make it dairy free again. There's another recipe.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing. Actually, this we haven't done all of the extended testing. So there you go, Alison. Use the link above.
That's their website.
That's their website. Yes, we do keep getting comments on the posts. This isn't our festival. This is something that we are attending, so we can't just move it to somewhere else. I saw somebody.
I'll put in a request to go further north.
I mean, no. I saw one saying, "Oh, it's a shame you're not in near Essex." Well, you missed the London one. That was like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I think if they're going to go into a fourth location, it'll be closer to Manchester or Leeds or somewhere.
So yeah, this isn't our festival. This isn't our event. We're just going there as a. I'll have cheese in my roll. What's she on about?
Just probably at the Keto Festival, just got a cheese roll. Just turn into a sandwich.
That's the interesting thing, is that Panda flour reacts differently with different dairies. So we make bread with yogurt. We make cake with sour cream. We make pancakes with cream. Pastry with butter.
So basically you're saying we need to make something with cheese. Well, you've already made the pastry with cheese.
Made pastry with cheese. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I have to see whether it works with a.
What?
Cream cheese.
Well, that's pretty. Yeah, it would work with cream cheese. I'm pretty sure I've already done.
I'm trying to work out what you'd make. Oh no, pasta. Yeah, we already do it. Yeah.
No wonder I was like, yeah, I'm sure I've filmed that.
Wow. Yeah. Anyway, different dairies work. That's interesting, because I've not tried. I've not tried making cakes with cream, but that would be interesting. The dripping for suets, that was.
Yeah, you made panda suet.
No, I think Kerry made something. Did you make it, Kerry? I didn't think you'd made that with panda, actually.
You've definitely done it before. Because I've filmed it.
Right, okay. I don't remember. Okay, you did. Right, brilliant. No, I remember you doing it. I don't remember me doing it, though. No. No. We nearly finished, Coco. You got 4 minutes, all right?
You got that many fingers.
I think it makes it a bit creamier. It might do. I just didn't think it would rise as much. Because we tried, I suppose it was different ends, so it was the lesser fat. So we tried cakes with yogurt and it just didn't quite work as well. Okay. So I find making bread better using the natural yogurt, which is obviously naturally low fat. So it's just a straightforward natural yogurt.
I think because in the bakery, if you've got a fat-free yogurt, then you can control the amount of fat that's going in. It makes it a lot easier when you're doing a bulk batch. Whereas at home, when you're making a small batch, you're not going to be. It doesn't make a huge difference, but when you get an entire batch of loaf, it doesn't rise.
That's the thing, because this recipe is the one that I did on a very small scale earlier in the week, and it worked perfectly. Scaled it up, and it's much drier. So, right. Anyway, enough panda chat for the evening. Thank you very much for coming to join us. Anything on over the weekend?
Yeah, 1 second.
Sue, are you live? I think Sue's on at 4, isn't she?
Swiss roll.
So
it's not enough panda chat because that is a
that is a panda. So the Swiss roll, which again I've seen a number of people making the Swiss rolls using panda flour.
The edited video should be going on the channel soon as well.
Okay. Was that mine?
Well, I haven't made it.
Okay. Okay. I don't remember doing it. Right. So thank you. Oh, Batch Cook Sunday as well. So okay. So members and one of the best ways of staying on plan and making it easy for you during the week is to spend some time prepping for the week ahead. So Batch Cook Sunday is literally just that, getting together. Members can come together on a Zoom and just cook together. There's no instruction. There's no sort of you have to follow certain recipes. It's just do what you want to do to get yourself ready for the week. If you're not a member, you can still do your own batch cook at home. It's just that we all just open up a Zoom so we can have a chat and show each other what we're making and get ideas. Actually, it tends to sort of gravitate towards making some similar things. Somebody mentions something, it's like, oh right, I'll make that as well. Right, it'd be great to see you, Alison, if you can. Well, I'll be doing a live cooking next week. I had to sort of skip last night just because I was out busy. However, I will be back next week doing some live cooking. Hey,
it's a bone,
and it's not even yours. Not even your bone. That's her telling him off, and it's not even her bone. As you just puffs. That's my bone.
Tell you what.
My bone. She won't let me have my bone. She's got both.
Yeah, no, they're both there.
She's picked the biggest one. Honestly, right, we'll go and then I'm going to sort these two out. Thank you very much. See you next week. Have fun. Have a nice weekend.
Goodbye.